What's up guys, I'm Carson and today we have a brand new video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this 2012 GWM H5 2-litre VGT 4x4. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video. For sneak peeks, behind the scenes, short 1-minute reviews and much more. Remember to go follow our new Instagram and TikTok accounts, I promise you'll not regret it. So let's move on to the front of this GWM. So as you can see, the front of this car does look pretty unique. You do have this very nice chrome strip over here with this honeycomb grille over here. You of course do have your GWM badging over here. You do not have any fake grills on this car. It is all made for function and not for looks. You also do have your very nice spotlights over here, but you do not have LED lights. They are all halogen, as I'll show you right now. These headlights are also automatic. So these are the normal daytime driving lights, the park lights, the headlights, the spotlights, the brights, the indicators with the lights, the indicators without the lights. So as you can see, those lights aren't looking too bad. They aren't as bright as LED lights, but they also aren't very dim either. You don't have any front parking sensors, and also you don't have a front hook on this car. So you do have to install a third-party one or an aftermarket one if you do want to tow this car if it does get stuck in the mud. So I'm going to move on to the specs of this car. So let's go over the specs of this GWM H5. This car has a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, which produces 148 brake horsepower or 110 kilowatts. This car also produces 310 Newton meters of torque, which is a very good number considering that this is only a 4-cylinder engine. This car goes 0 to 100 kilometers in a whopping 13.3 seconds, and this car's top speed is 160 kilometers or 99 miles. This car comes in 2,000 drivetrain variants, a 4x2 and a 4x4. This one is a 4x4. This car weighs 1.8 tons or 3,600 pounds, and considering that this car weighs nearly 2 tons, it is pretty economical, as it adds about 11 liters per 100 kilometers on the city, and on a highway can go as low as 7 liters per 100 kilometers. So it is also pretty economical. This car comes in 2 types of transmissions, a 6-speed manual and a 5-speed automatic. This one is a 6-speed manual. Finally, this car retails at $7,100 in America, 108,000 rand in South Africa, and in Europe 6,100 euros. So is this car worth the asking price? Wait till a further part of your so you can see if this car is worth your hard-earned money. So this is the back of this GWM H5, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty unique. Firstly, you do have your Volvo style tail lights over here. It does look pretty nice, and they are dotted so it looks like it's LED, so that's also pretty nice. So you also do have your rear parking sensors over here, and you do have a camera. Yes, a camera. This car does have a camera, so that is a very nice feature. You do have your tinted smash and grab tinted windscreen over there, and you do have a discreet chrome strip over here, so that is also very nice. It's not in your face too much, and of course you do have your GWM badging. This car is full of badging. It reminds me of the previous generation of the Toyota Hilux. You do get your GWM H5 AWD, which stands for all-wheel drive, and 2-liter VGT. So let me show you how the lights look like on this car. This is the normal daytime driving lights, the tail lights, the fog lights, the brake lights with the lights, the indicators with the lights, the indicators without the lights, the brake lights without the lights, and of course the reverse lights. So as you can see, those lights don't look too bad. You also do have a nice tow bar over here, so you can tow some trailers. This car can tow 2 tons, so that is very nice. So let me open up the boot of this car. You can open it up by using this button over here. As you can see, the boot opens right up. You also do have a very nice rubber mat over here, but you can also remove it, and you do have carpet over here. There is nothing underneath this over here. It is just a piece of carpet, but this car does have its wheel spanner and jack and all those goodies. You also do have some storage over here. It does seem like a house in here. You can see your wheel hubs over here. It's like a pickup truck or a bucky. And you also do have a very nice cover over here, so people from the outside can't see what's inside, even considering you have tinted smash and grab windows. So yeah, you also do have a spare wheel, which is located at the bottom. So this is the interior of this GWM H5, and as you can see, it does not look like it was made in 2012, and does not look like this is a car that costs just a little bit over 100,000 rand. Firstly, let's begin with the center console of this car. As you can see, you do have your 2 air conditioning vents over there. You do have your hazard switch over there, your very nice screen which I talked to you just now about, and you do have your automatic air conditioning over there. And further down you go, you do have your row of blank switches with your 2 high, which is your 2-wheel drive version, which is rear wheel drive, your all-wheel drive switch, Then you also do have your airbag lights over there, so it can say if it's switched off. So that's for your passenger airbag. And then you do have your seatbelt lights over there. So firstly, let's begin with the air conditioning over here. So it is fully automatic air conditioning. The temperature, you can control it. It goes up by 1 degree, not by half degrees, but it is very good for a car at this price range. You can control the fan speed using these buttons over here. It's all electronically. And also you can move the air circulation where it sprays with mode over here, and they can go just like any other car with manual air conditioning. It is fully automated. You also do have your air conditioning button over here. You do have your windscreen defrosters for your front and rear, and then you do have your automatic option over there. So if you are too lazy to choose your temperature, you can easily push the automatic option over there. So that is pretty nice too. So this is the screen over here. As you can see, you do have your radio, which is your AM and FM. They both have two different ones. You can also have a memory setting. You do have your Bluetooth for your phone. You do also have your media, so that means it has aux, USB, disc, which is your CD, but this car does not have Bluetooth audio. So that is something to look out for. But if you do go for a little bit more newer model, you can get the Bluetooth audio. If we press audio, as you can see, it does look pretty much like Uconnect from Jeep over here, or from Dodge. It's the quality, the resolution is very good for the age, and especially for the price of this car. The speakers are also not too bad, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can hear because of the microphone. They aren't too bad. So this is the other power center console, and as you can see, you do have a little piece of storage over there. When we tap on it, it does reveal the cigarette lighter and a little piece of storage where you can put your ashes. You also do have your 6-speed manual gearbox over there, your handbrake, some storage, and then your nice armrest. And inside that armrest is some storage, and then you also do have your USB and aux jack over there. So as you can see, this piece of storage over there, it's just a piece of storage. It's not a cup holder. So this is the driver's side of this car. As you can see, you have your 4 analog dials over there, which shows your rev counter, your kilometer counter, which is your speed, and you do have your temperature gauge and your fuel gauge. Just below that, you do have your digital display over there, which displays your time, your instant fuel economy, your odometer, your economy, and all those stuff. This car does have 224,000 kilometers on it. So talking about the steering wheel of this car, as you can see, it's not too bad. It is peeling already. It's not a leather steering wheel as it looks like it, but it does have pretty much grip, but it does get very dirty very easy, and it cracks. And you also have some buttons on the steering wheel, so you can control the volume up and down. You can move tracks with these two buttons over there, and you can change the mode, but these buttons don't work over here on the steering wheel. You can also decline your call over here. These blank switches are for the cruise control that this car does not have. Talking about the stalks of this car, as you can see, your indicator stalk over here, it does have your lights in it with your automatic option over there, and then your wiper control. As you can see, you can control the rear wiper, and this car also does have automatic wiper, so that is pretty nice to see. So this is the other part of the driver's side, and as you can see, you do have your AC vent, you do have your automatic mirror switch over there, and you do have your light switch, which is your fog lights, your spotlights, and you can control the interior brightness, and you can move the lights up and down. The further down you go, you can open the bonnet of this car. So this is the door panel of this car. As you can see, you do have your little speaker over there. You do have a little vent which sprays air onto the glass so it mustn't frost up. You do have your chrome handle over there. Full electric windows, central locking. You can also block the rear windows. Further down you go, you do have another speaker. You do have your cup holder over there and some storage over there. And then this is the passenger side, and as you can see, you do have another air vent over there. Your airbag, this car has 2 airbags in total. your nice trim over there, and a cubby hole. And inside this cubby hole is just a cubby hole. There's nothing to say about it. You do have a light, which is also pretty nice to see. So talking about the quality in here, you do have a plastic dashboard over here, plastic over here, plastic here, here. The only non-plastic part of this car that's not the seats is this bit over here. This is like a soft touch material over here, but this is all plastic, neither less. Even this is peeling over here. Talking about the seats of this car, you do have your vegan leather seats over here. They are automatic, so yeah, this car has plenty of options. They can move forward, backwards, forward, backward. Come on. Then yeah, that's basically it, what they can do. And they can also move up and down, but this is obviously broken, this seat. It's been taken a lot of abuse. And also you can have your bolster support over here, your back support, so that is also very nice. So then, as you can see, this car does have a light up there, so you also do have your nice reading light. It is pretty nice. And then you can put your sunglasses in here, but this one is in plastic, so you can scratch up your glasses. It's not like a soft material. And then over here, your mirror, this is very cool in my opinion. It does display your tire pressure over here, your bar, the degrees, yeah, it is very nice over there. You can switch it off if you want, but I think that is very cool. So then these are the sun visors of this car. The driver and passenger do get 2 mirrors, but they do not have any lights on these mirrors. The driver does have a nice padding or a rope over here where he can put his receipts. The driver unfortunately does not have a handle over here, but the passengers do. So that is something to bear in mind of. Oops. So this is the back of this GWM H5, and as you can see, I am pretty roomy in here. Let's firstly begin with the center console for the rear passengers. As you can see, it is a piece of plastic, and then you also do have your cigarette ashes thing over there where you can put your cigarette ashes. You don't have any rear air conditioning, but this car does have pretty nice features and options for its price range. This is the other power center console, and as you can see, you do have an armrest with 2 cup holders. This is the back of the seats, and as you can see, it's just a seat with a nice netting over here, so you can put your stuff when you're on a road trip. And then this is the door panel for the rear passengers, and as you can see, it's exactly the same as the front passengers. You do have, it's full of plastic. Further down you go, you do have a speaker and a nice cup holder down there. It is an electric window, and you also do have a chrome handle. This one, that door panel, does not have a handle. Yeah. So then you also do have a very nice handle over here. So that is to compensate that door not having a handle. You also do have a nice light over here to read. And yeah, the headliner does feel pretty premium in this car. It doesn't feel like the Hyundai Accent, which is a pretty inexpensive headliner. So yeah, the carpet of this car is pretty good for its price range. I've seen worse. It feels like a VW Polo, a little bit better even, and it is pretty nice at the back over here. I am pretty roomy. I can comfortably go on a nice trip. The seats are pretty soft. They do feel like a couch, not quite, but sort of. So this is the side of this GWM H5, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad, especially with these smash and grab tinted windows over there. So let's firstly start off with the brakes and tires. This car does have 17-inch alloy mags with brake disc and brake calipers at the back. and at the front. The reason why I'm telling you this is because the Renault Capture and the Nissan Navara that I reviewed did not have those stuff. And this car is at nearly half the price, 3 times the price less even than the Renault Capture, and it still has that extras over there. It may be older, but it does have more features. As you saw in the interior, it has much more features, but this isn't a comparison. They're both completely different cars. One not nice thing is that this over here does not lock with the car, so anyone can steal gas if you do not have one of these type of gas fillers or gas tanks. You have a very nice chrome strip over here with your H5 badging over here. GWM is now Haval. People love these Havals, but the interior quality does not seem too good. You do have your indicator over here, so it is pretty modern. Color coded mirror caps over there, chrome handles. Does look very unique. It does look old school, especially with your key lock or key inserter right over there. You also do have a nice bidding over here and a very nice side skirt over there. This car is pretty high on the ground, and you do have some roof racks over here so you can mount some things. And check how this car moves. Just shows how stable these things are. So my appearance, guys, I think this is a great budget 4x4, because even for a 2012 Toyota Hilux, you cannot find them for less than 150 grand. So yeah, this car has plenty of features, more features compared to the Toyota Fortuner back in those days. It might not be as reliable. This car is pretty reliable. It is a tank when you take care of it. If you don't, then you are expected to have some mechanical issues if you don't take care of it. But also, if you have a nice budget, you can easily find these cars for around 60k, 70k, wherever you look at. And this car does have space for the family. It does have very cool features for the price, and it does feel comfortable. It has some power, and you can go basically anywhere with this car. It also does have a lot of modification potential. Like, you can put a very nice bull bar over there. You can put a lift kit, add a nice step over here, put some lights. There's endless amount of potential this car has. And of course, put LED lights. It will be amazing, this car. So I'll leave the Young Car Wiz score on the screen so you can see the scores that I gave this car. So for the daily scores, I gave this car 6 for features, 7 for comfort, 3 for quality, 9 for practicality, and 8 for value, which brings off 33 out of 50 for the daily scores. Now for the weekend scores, I gave this car 6 for styling, 2 for acceleration, 5 for handling, 5 for fun factor, and 5 for cool factor, which brings a total of 23 out of 50 for the weekend scores. So the Young Car Wiz score for this car is a whopping 56 out of 100. Scores better than the Hyundai Accents that I reviewed. So if I said to this far of you, thank you much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to smash the subscribe button, like button, and turn on notifications so you miss an upcoming video like this. What do you think of this car? I would love to know your opinion down in the comment section below. So have a great day as always, and thank you so much for 610 subscribers. I am moving very quickly. Have a great day as always, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye. And this car is pretty economical, considering that this is an SUV that weighs nearly 2 tons, as this car has about one. Oh man. So this is the interior of this GWM H5, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad for the price range. This car is an absolute steal. Absolute. So this is the interior of this GWM H5, and as you can see, it does not look like this car costs 109,000.
No interest. That's not, all the rules.
Finish recording a video with this GWM.